Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Jana here. So today we're going to make a very simple dish which has a lot of interesting story behind it and a very poetic one. We're going to make a pasta alla Norma, which is named after my favorite opera, the Bellini opera Norma. And it comes from Sicily. And it is that easy to make. You know, this kind of food that you make in under 10 minutes and it turns out just like wow, because it's so simple and yet so amazing, and it hits you in all lots of different ways because it's homey, but it's fresh. We start by cutting the eggplant just like so. It's important to cut the eggplant, in my opinion, in the same size of the pasta. And then we put them on a colander, sprinkle salt on it, put another layer, sprinkle some more salt on top of the eggplant, and then we put a weight in it and a plate underneath because it's going to draw water, and then it's going to be there for 1 hour, 40 minutes to 1 hour. Once this process is done, rinse it thoroughly under running water so we get rid of all that salt. And then you pat dry it, blot it, so when you fry it, because we're going to fry it, it's not going to splash water all over you, so that's important. So now we're going to fry it. If you are not keen of fried food, I don't know what kind of person are you, because fried food is the best, but if you don't want to have it like that, you can definitely roast it or you can grill it. It tastes very nice too. You just add a little bit of vegetable oil. It doesn't need to be too much. If you have a Teflon or a non-stick pan, better, you can use it too. And when the oil is hot, we add the aubergine or the eggplant. Careful, it might splash. So let the eggplant sizzle away. It's going to be very fast. We're looking for a golden color, not too dark, otherwise it gets a little bit bitter. All right. If you're shallow frying it, you flip them so they get gold all around. And my eggplants are done. They're beautiful and golden brown. All right, so now that my eggplant's ready, I'm going to finally mince a pepperoncino, which is a very fragrant and not so hot chili pepper from Italy. You can also use dried pepperoncino, and it's so sweet and it tastes so nice. Not only just hot, mild. This one is mild, but it tastes very, very fruity, and I love it. And we also bruise a whole clove of garlic. We're not going to slice it or anything, we're just going to peel it because we're going to infuse the tomato sauce with the garlic flavors, and we're going to remove it later. And now, very important, you can either make this, if you're in the summer, you can use fresh tomatoes. Try to use the meaty ones, not the ones with a lot of seeds, but the elongated ones. They are very meaty, they're very good for this. And or you can choose to use a very good Italian canned tomatoes. And why do I say that you should use the Italian canned tomatoes? Because they're more robust, they're thicker, and they're so much tastier. So if you can get your hands on those, do it. This one here, they're whole. And what I like to do, brace yourselves, because I will do it. That's how my mom does it, that's how my grandmother used to do it, and that's how I do it. I simply smash it between my fingers. Now that we have these also out of the way, we're going to prepare the sauce. My pasta, by the way, is cooking away, and what I want you to do is I want you to cook the pasta according to the instructions. Leave the pasta in the water, but I want you to turn off the heat 1 minute before, okay? So because we're going to finish cooking the pasta in the sauce, and that's very, very important. In a very low heat, we're going to add extra virgin olive oil, And I'm going to lightly, ever so slightly fry the garlic and the pepperoncino. Under any circumstances, we want to burn or brown this, okay? We're just looking for infusing the oil. 30 seconds and in with the tomatoes. We add the crushed basil, stalks and all. If you add the stalks, don't forget to remove it before serving. The stalks are so fragrant. Don't skip that. A little bit salt. A little bit of black pepper. Half of the eggplant, because the other half we're gonna use to put it on top, directly on the plate. The sauce is bubbling away, almost ready. Now we're going to add the pasta. Don't worry about taking a little bit of the pasta water. We actually want that because the pasta water is going to make everything bind together. All right. Stir it for 30 seconds more, 1 minute. I have tried to find a macaroncino for this dish because that's what they use in south of Italy, in Sicily, but I couldn't find it. So what I found was these beautiful gemelli, which is in Italian means twins, because they're intertwined and they're glued together. But any pasta will do. So this dish is from Sicily region in Italy, and it's from the city of Catania, which is the second largest, and it's the city that Bellini was born. So there was a journalist who named this pasta after the opera because he said that it was as beautiful, as poetic as the opera, and I agree. All right, our pasta is ready. The house smells amazing. Don't forget to remove the garlic. You know when you go to Italy and then you go to a restaurant and then you try this amazing food and then you're like, oh my God, why? Back home it doesn't taste the same. Because we make things so complicated. Why we tend to complicate simple Italian food? I don't understand it. Keep it simple, people. If you keep it simple and you stick to what it is in the recipe. I know sometimes it's nice to change, but if the recipe is simple like that, it doesn't need anything else. And now we add the remainder of the eggplants. All right. A little bit of vegan cheese. If you don't have it, skip it. And just some nice, beautiful basil on top for garnishing. This is my dog snoring. Can you hear that? She's so old, the poor thing. Voila! Oh, should I say pronto? This is so beautiful and I'm so happy, I'm so satisfied. If you miss the summer, make this because it tastes like summer. Should we try this? Of course. Because I have been thinking about it so much lately. Oh my God. Ai ai ai. Come si dice in Italia, buonissimo. This is so good. It's so good, it's unbelievable. I have a lot of friends who are vegans and they are like, oh my God, what am I going to serve to my friends, my family, they're coming to visit. Can you think of something simpler than that? It doesn't exist. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the support on Patreon. I love you guys. Keep it coming. Visit my Patreon page. And if you want and if you like to support this channel, I will be very grateful. And don't forget to read the blog. I have been writing a lot. And follow me on social media. I'm going to link everything down below. And I see you next time. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Oh. Stop eating this. So good. Il piatto della felicità.